In an attempt to give you better and more quality metal detecting content, I thought that it would be a good idea to take you along with me to a metal detecting club meet. So tonight we are headed to the Cowtown Treasure Hunters Club in Fort Worth, Texas. Now, from where I am right now, it's like 39 miles. It's gonna take me an hour and 15 minutes to get there. So we're gonna head there. I got some bad day bags left over from dig stock, and I'll hand some of those out and I'll show you guys what's going to go down. So also tonight there's going to be a like arena hunt, so that should be pretty interesting. So I'll show you more on the way. All right, we're finally moving, and I wanted to remind people, because I just drove yesterday. I drove from Charlotte, North Carolina to Dallas, Texas. I did it in one day because I'm a champion. Okay. It was horrible. I don't recommend anyone do it, but there are few things in life you can do that are as dangerous as driving in a metropolitan Texas area. Dallas, Houston, if it says I-35, avoid it. I-35, I-345, any 75 to McKinney. If you're in downtown and you're on the major roadways, they took a 4-lane roadway, turned it into a 10-lane roadway. It is scary. It is wild. Anyway, hopefully we make it there alive. After what seemed like 7 days, 23 hours, and 47 minutes, it took me an hour and a half to get here. But we have arrived. I see the president of the club over there. We're gonna go look around and see, so. Whew. You guys ready for the Cowtown Treasure Hunter Club meeting? I am. Let's get it on. Well, look at there's Marty Hathaway. What's going on?
Herminator.
This is the Herminator.
Welcome aboard. For all you potential.
That's correct. That's
we
correct.
would love to see you. Let's expand on this hobby. It's a lot of fun. First time you find that golden ring, you're hooked.
Look at it. It's almost like his practice is spiel.
Okay, you want to sign up?
Oh yeah, so I'm signing up for this hunt because we're having an arena hunt here. So let me go ahead and put my information down.
Just print.
Print.
And pony up 20 bucks.
Yeah, Lord. Okay, so paid.
You won't be disappointed.
$3.19. I know. Okay.
Okay.
Let me get 20 bucks out. So this is the beginning.
Get that big,
Look, hey, look, it's Dave
big drink of
Totsky.
water. What's up?
This is the vice president of the Golden Triangle Explorers Club.
President of Lone Star. President of Lone Star.
That's right, President of Lone Star. Sorry. You got to start at the bottom and
And
go
then
up.
also ran here.
And yeah. So anyway, cool. These are the prizes for this little just fun club hunt.
Look at this. This is a high-end prize.
Yeah, that's a
Pro pointer. That's 140.
yeah, it's like 149 bucks. Yeah, still something like that. Yeah.
Here's the Garrett Relic Razor, I think is the
Yeah, it's a
term.
shovel right there.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is no slouch
We got
either.
a little,
This is about a $35 prize.
Yeah, little hand digger. So we got all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was
Pouches,
looking. We got
hats,
what's going to be out there? It's going to be what, dollar coins and silver coins. And,
dollar clad, dollar coins, 50-cent pieces, quarters, all clad. Some silver dimes, a couple per entry. Tokens, there's 15 tokens.
for these prizes right
These
here.
are the prizes. Yeah, tokens. There are other things.
Oh,
There
surprises!
may be some rings out there, some good, some...
Some not so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that silver rings. That's cool. So this is where the Cowtown Treasure Hunter Club meets every month on the third Thursday of every month. So today is March 19th, 2026. And we're gonna come over here and look at the table, and I'll show you where you buy raffle tickets and stuff, because most metal detecting clubs have raffle ticket things. We got some raffle stuff here. They'll be raffling these off later, and door prizes. Just a good time, real good time. Okay, so I cleared it with Garen, the president, and he was like, yeah, that's fine, of course you can, you know, video, because he's a good dude. He's got a, I can never remember the name of it, but I'm going to put it in the description, and I'll put it across here, the name of his channel. And he's done a lot of creek digging and stuff. It's really cool. But anyway, I'm getting my stuff now because we're gonna start this hunt here shortly, and I'll show you how that goes. So it should be pretty fun. And I forgot to say, when you come in, you get your name tag. And the way this works is you have your name tag, and then when they have a break, you'll come down here and look at the boards, and you'll vote on them. Okay, so people will put their fines down from the last month, and you'll vote on them. And when you get to the end of the line here at this club, you'll put your name tag in a bag, and then they'll draw those name tags for prizes. So, pretty cool. All right, this is Kenny Jewell, and Kenny Jewell is one of the best metal detectorists that's not on YouTube. He's not on Instagram. It's how most of the best detectorists aren't on any of that junk. And if you see me post stuff, that doesn't mean I'm good, but this guy is good. Now, how long have you been metal detecting?
Let's see, I started in 2010, so 16 years.
So a good while. How long have you been a member of this club?
Since 2010.
It's a good club, so I'm trying to get people to come out here and join, or at least join a club.
Right.
What would you advise people who are afraid to come join a club because they're shy? Or I think that's most of the problem.
Yeah, I mean, just go out and meet, and it might sometimes take a few meetings to get to know people, because sometimes everybody's got their groups of friends, and then we only get together once a month, so you're kind of talking to your friends and stuff. But just go up and say hi. People are usually pretty friendly. If you have a question about detector or anything about detecting, most people are more than happy to help you out. They probably aren't going to give you their honey holes necessarily, but they'll at least point you in the right direction usually. And it's just fun getting together with people that share the same hobby, and
I find that no one here is short of treasure tales and stories of detecting.
Oh no, especially a lot of these old timers, been doing it 2 or 3 times longer than I have. So yeah, there's you do it long enough, you're gonna have a couple of good tales.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I appreciate you letting me record you. I know it's weird.
Yeah, it is.
It is weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I thank you very much.
All right. No problem.
Now this here is the fun part. Okay, this is where you get your raffle tickets. And no matter what anyone tells you, all metal detectorists are degenerate gamblers.
Yeah, I know the whole, yeah.
Okay, this is Dave Toski. Now, he's held all these positions, and he's a very powerful, mystical metal detector. Tell me about Cowtown Treasure Hunters Club.
It's great.
How long have you been a member of this place?
I don't know. 12, 15 years.
That's crazy. So, what would you say to people who are afraid to come because maybe they're shy or they don't know how it'll be coming into a place like this?
Come in and don't have high expectations about being taken out and finding all the gold or something like that, but you can meet people, and if you get to know them and they get to know you, you can go hunting with them. It is a good experience.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toski. It's time for us to start, so we got to give pledge to the allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Play ball. Oh, Jason Heater just pulled up. Anyway, this is going to be a little bit of minutia club stuff. It's not really that important, so we'll come back when something cool starts to happen. We're filing out right now to go to the little hunt. It's in the rodeo arena. And look at these competitors. How do you guys feel about losing
how you
the money?
doing?
I want to know what it feels like to waste your time against a champion like myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if you've never been to any kind of organized hunt, generally what happens is people line up around the hunting field. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. So they're coming in from over there, and they're going to kind of line up around here. Now, Kenny Jewell is the hunt master for this one. Now, I've seen Dave's been a hunt master several. Anyway, I should have thought about this, but like, this is a rodeo arena. It smells like a rodeo arena. Anyway, So pretty soon here we'll start, and I'll record some stuff so you can see sort of how this goes. But also, if you've ever seen my tips for being successful on a seated hunt, they'll come in handy here. We're going to keep the coil low. We're going to have the DS2 tuned for speed. So it's going to be, we're going to operate as quickly as possible. We don't care about depth because nothing's going to be that deep. So repeatable targets will get dug. Apparently there's 3 treasure boxes out here. So we're going to see what's out here. Got a nice high tail here. Quarter in the bag. Now I'm going to leave my pinpointer on. Dollar coin. Oh, we got a silver earring. There's all kinds of stuff out here. Now what you're going to notice at a lot of hunts, everyone's going to run to the center like there's a pot of gold in the middle. Okay, there's not. For whatever reason, it's like a psychological play. People do it every single time. Can't find whatever this is. There we go. Alright. Now see what I'm talking about here? Hold on, let me load this up. I don't feel that much, but everyone runs to the center. There is no pot of gold in the center. We're going to go around the edges. All right, silver dime right there. There's it. All right, I'm gonna hunt some more, and then we'll see what I got at the end. Now look at this right here. Now that is a fresh pile right there. So you got to be on your P's and Q's, otherwise you're going to end up in a pile of that. Now with all hunts like this, you reach kind of a point of critical mass where most of the easy targets are gone. I mean, it just becomes now a situation where you're just going over listening for a surface target. And it kind of slows down. This is usually when I enter the center. But doing pretty well so far. I think everyone's having fun. Definitely got my money's worth, I know that much. I'm not sure exactly how many silver coins I've got, but more than enough. So. Now take a look around. One thing to notice when you do like this, you're just looking for stuff that's like surface deep, okay? You don't need to be like digging holes. Now with that said, I've dug a couple holes, but don't do as I say, not as I do. Trust me on this one. Now it's definitely wearing down. So I've got the DS2 folded up. I've done well. I've got my 20 bucks worth easily. I think I've got 3 or 4 silver rings and 4 or 5 silver coins. So, and then we have some plaid and stuff. So I'll pull it out. We'll look at it. Everybody's just kind of chilling. Look here, we're with George Ritos right here. Look, what do you got here? You got him a treasure box, all kinds of stuff there. Not bad.
A nice little ruby ring.
Hey, way to go. How long you been metal detecting, George?
High school. 44 years.
How long you been a member of Cowtown?
44 years. I'm the oldest.
Well, what would you say to someone who's afraid to come out because they're shy?
Who's afraid to come out because of what?
They're shy. I think a lot of people are afraid to come to a club meet because they're shy. They don't know what it's going to be like.
Oh man, club meetings is where you learn how to do everything. People will teach you and show you, you know, how to metal detect if it's your first time.
By the way, what do you swing? Is that a Fisher?
Yeah, that's my hunting Fisher. It's light.
That's cool. That's real cool. So this is what I ended up with. I got this, which I don't know. I don't think it's anything special, but we got 3 silver rings, silver earring, I got 2, 4, 6 silver dimes. We got 2, 4, 6 dollar coins.
Oh, there's some silver quarters here.
$1.75 and quarters, 2 nickels, several regular dimes. So I paid $20, and we definitely got more than $20 worth right here. So it was, and I had fun. So that's the fun part's really what matters. So. And everyone had fun, I think. This is Jason Heater. He's the one who gave me the idea for using AI to create a program. So he's really the originator of Deep Clanker in sort of some sort of way. Let's see what he found.
Loser. Don got 4.
Junk.
It bees like that.
Hey, do you want to trade a watch for a
peace ring? Trade it for a peace ring?
Yeah.
You guys are like kids. I would just be like, here, you can have it.
Wait, I might have donated. This is the watch I donated.
So you donated that watch, you got it back.
Got it back.
And this
Here.
is how metal detecting clubs.
I'll raise the stakes and throw a.
That
Well,
one,
this is
I
what they
donated that
are.
one too.
Okay, it's just people having a good time,
It's all going
talking a
back
bunch
to
of
the
junk, and you know,
Here, I'll
Hey, enjoy the watch.
come out.
Oh.
That was a Fort Lauderdale.
Intimate.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this is Garen King. He is the president of the Cowtown Treasure Hunters Club. And well, you were president last year too. How long have you been president?
I think about 8 years.
So this is, I think they call this a banana republic.
Yeah, yeah. We don't. It's hard to get people to volunteer for a position. It's more like voluntold. You have to tell somebody to do a position. So yeah, I've been doing it for 8 years.
What would you say to someone who wants to get involved in this hobby and get involved in a club like this?
The main thing about a club, and especially for beginners, is if you're having trouble with your machine, I guarantee you, if you go to a club, there will always be someone to help you. And then it's the motivation factor. Every meeting you get pumped up.
That's
so
true.
you know, throughout the weeks between meetings, if you start just getting a little, I wouldn't say bored, but you come to a meeting, you're gonna be pumped up when you leave there.
Now you've been posting YouTube videos for a long time, right?
Right.
I've seen several of them where you're like out in the creek and you got all kind of stuff. What's your YouTube channel?
It is Detecting For Life, all one word with the letter 4 instead of F-O-R. I should have never done that.
No, it gives you street cred.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. People will look up Detecting F-O-R Life. It's 4.
Well, I'll link it.
Trying to be witty.
And
like look what happens.
It's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. So I know I get asked a lot about people who want to come join a club, but I think they're just afraid, they're shy, or I don't know what it is.
I was like that. I was offered, back when we had brick and mortar metal detecting shops, you'd buy a metal detector at the local shop, and that automatically got you a membership in the club. And he's like, here's your new machine, don't forget you're a member of the club now. And I'm like, oh no, I don't really like crowds, I don't really want to do all that. But eventually I went, and I don't know how I would have ever gotten this far without the club.
Yeah. It opens up a lot of doorways, possibilities.
And it turns out all my friends now are metal detectors. They're all club members. My whole circle of friends are the club.
Would you say this is like a cult?
I wouldn't say a cult.
Cult members never say it's like
The first time you say, I wouldn't say it's a cult, you know it's a cult.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get hooked, once you start finding treasures, no going back, unfortunately.
No, it is addictive.
Yeah.
And if you're into history, there is no way you're not going to like metal detecting.
That's a fact. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you bet.
All right. It's time to do some voting. Okay, I gave my vote. Oh, this is the what's it. So they don't really know what it is, although they should. That's clearly a bottle opener. Well, that's a drawer pull. I voted on it, but it's a mid-century modern drawer pull, and I like that. And this is kind of like an open category here. And so that's a valve stem cover. And then we got like a big old, I don't know, 50 cal. I don't know what it is, but I like skeleton key. So we're gonna give it a vote. I'll tell you a vote. Then we got a toy. And I'm really surprised this badge has more than this badge, because I like this badge. But also, oh, I found one of these Minecraft toys, but I'm gonna give it to this one right here. And let's see here, we got a relic. Well, this club's different because they got relic, they got military relic, and then they got like a Fort Worth or whatever. It's a watch fob. Well, they're both watch fobs. We're gonna spread the love a little bit. See what we got here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the consensus on this one right there. And these are local Fort Worth relics. I'm gonna go with the watch fobs. Just love watch fobs. Braves commission.
Silver.
Tokens.
I'll take some of these back to the other end. I don't know.
You got some good ones. I'm voting over here. Coin. Welcome to the Morgan Club. Someone got a Morgan, so they get a vote. So whoever did that, way to go. Then we got jewelry. That's a pretty nice silver ring. You got a nice little silver bracelet. I like the ring now. Sometimes the thing that gets the most votes just wins. You got a nice little gold ring over here, a little gold band. Number 15. Look at this one. Look at that bad boy right there. That's a nice ring right there. And then we got this one. This is older. This is kind of like a low carat 1930 signet ring. That's what it looks like to me. Definitely the oldest of all of them. I'm gonna give them a vote just because. So. Then we take our name tag off and throw it in the bag. Now this is the part where they draw the name tags to see if you win a door prize. And it's always fun. There's always, you know, books and hats and, you know, just little metal detecting stuff. All right, so we're pulling raffle tickets now. We got a winner. I got the 1951 Franklin half. And what happens is when you win one, then you pull the next ticket. So up there is Marty Hathaway. He's going to read one. I'm not going to record all of it, but we'll see if I win this one.
6551.
6-5.
Oh, I won! I won. That's perfect. I didn't cheat this time. 6551?
Yes, sir.
6551. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, yeah. I got to pull. There you go. Thank you. So I won me a Franklin hat. When the meeting is over, everyone piles up the chairs and we pack it out. And we put it back like it was. And then I'll record some video so I don't have to touch any of the chairs or do any work.
Don't tell me you have a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Unless you don't want me to know, brother.
No. It's Get That Treasure.
All one word?
No, well, I mean, it's 3 words.
All right, let's see.
Look at there, that's me right there.
That's you?
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Oh, now you can be part of it, you get spammed out.
That'll work. Appreciate it.
Well, that was the end. Look at how cool this looks. Because I got my little amplifier light down there, so you know. Look at there. Maybe I'll make that a thumbnail. So this is, you know, I don't know if I captured it the way I should have, but this is what it's like to come to a Cowtown Treasure Hunters Club meet, and they're a really good group of people. And here's the thing, though. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's not a lot of young people here, okay? And they need some fresh blood. They need some blood up in there. And if you've been on the fence about joining a club, you need to come down and check it out. If you're in the Fort Worth area, I mean, I'm in Dallas, and I come here. And if you want to come and you're afraid, I'll come with you. So you just let me know. And I just hope this gives you a little insight, and I hope you enjoy this. And if you have any questions about clubs, or if you have a club and you just want to talk about stuff like that, feel free to talk to me about it. Also, if you want stickers or swag or anything else I have at the time, or to submit a favorite find from my favorite finds videos, feel free to email me at igetthattreasure@gmail.com, and I will send them out to you free of charge. And I really sincerely hope to see some of you at a metal detecting club meet. You can just have a good time and be around people who share the passion of metal detecting and treasure hunting in general. So I guess I'm gonna drive all the way back to Dallas now, but thank you so much for watching.